We've reached day 7 of Cheese Week 2. This is the last cheese I'm going to be trying this week, and I decided to let's just go out with a bang. Let's go to Holland and try a 3-year-old aged Gouda cheese, which is pronounced Gouda in Dutch, but Americans call it Gouda, and that's fine. I call it Gouda too. This one right here is called V.S.O.C. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means very superior old cheese. That's the actual brand name for it. And as you can see right here, this is the V.S.O.C gold label, which I'm just about ready to taste, aged for 3 years. Now, here's what the website says about it. This website is in Holland. It's vsocholland.com. There's a couple of typos in here. I think this is converted from Dutch to English. It says there's no price that would have fit. I think that should say prize. So let's just go with that. No other prize would have fit our V.S.O.C gold label better than the World Cheese Gold Award. We leave our Gouda cheeses longer on the wooden shelves to ripen. Now, what that means is that the very superior old cheese company ages their cheeses out on wooden shelves. The extra care and time that our cheese gets result in a beautiful crumbly texture, a deep yellow-orange color, and a fine structure of even more salt crystals. Now, it makes me wonder about that because aged cheese will develop lactate crystals, and I'm wondering if this actually means lactate crystals as opposed to salt crystals, because the website doesn't actually list the ingredients on the cheese. Although naturally matured for at least 2 years, this cheese retains a nice creamy mouthfeel and an excellent taste with hints of roasted nuts and caramel. Now, they have at least 5 or 6 different cheeses in this range. Blue label, red label, then it goes up to gold label, and then it goes up to platinum label, which I don't have yet. I had to get on a waiting list. The platinum label was supposed to arrive at a cheese shop in San Francisco here, actually Oakland, where I special ordered it, and it was supposed to be here by December 31st, but it hasn't arrived yet. But the gold label has arrived. I have it right here. This is very superior old cheese, 3-year aged Gouda or Gouda from Holland. Now, taking a look at the platinum, that's actually a 5-year aged, and it's rather hard to find. Like I said, I had to get on a waiting list in order to be able to get it. Here's what it says about very superior old cheese platinum label. A cheese with an even stronger taste profile for those who love deep, sweet notes of butterscotch. Since the cheese dries out more, you get a very crumbly and flaky cheese full of salt crystals. There's that salt crystals thing again. I'm wondering if they mean lactate crystals. Because of the necessary time and care this masterpiece takes, you do not find a cheese like this around much. That's true. Meet our very superior old cheese platinum, a rare cheese, which you will find worth the wait. And you know that is all totally true. I am waiting for it. This one here I did not have to get on a waiting list for long. And it's wonderful to finally be able to try it and close out the second time that I've done Cheese Week of tasting a different cheese for 7 days in a row. And with our family being of Dutch heritage, perhaps that's why I like Gouda cheese so much. This is from Holland. So here's what it looks like. You can see a little bit of the crystals that they're describing. Let me see what I'm getting on the nose. I'm getting almonds and pecans, so that the nuts are there. I'm also getting butterscotch. Now that's interesting because the butterscotch was mentioned in the description for the platinum 5-year aged, and this is the gold 3-year aged. I'm also getting notes of wood. Isn't that interesting? Because these are aged out on wooden shelves in Holland. Uh, I'm getting an aroma of something old, but it's not bad. It's not old in a bad way. Kind of like an old cabinet or something, like a family heirloom, something that may be 100 years old that your grandmother had and her grandmother had it. There's something, but it doesn't smell bad. It is coming through as woody. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the texture's like. See how this thing breaks. Okay, it's a pretty nice clean snap there. Here's what the insides look like. Now, finally, after 3 years of aging and then being shipped from Holland to California to my mouth, here we go. Oh, that's nice. Mm. This is not okay. This is Gouda. Yes, this is not your normal Gouda. This has changed. It has turned into something else. Technically, yes, it's Gouda. I'm getting the crunchiness, but I'm not getting a lot of salt. I believe that the crunchiness I'm getting is from lactate crystallization from the long shelf aging on wooden shelves. This is absolutely lovely. No, this is not something you would want to make a pizza with. Mac and cheese, maybe. Maybe with some Italian black truffles if you're going to go all out. But just as a snacking cheese on its own with something relatively rare and an awful lot of prep time and all the aging, this is absolutely wonderful. Yes, of course, it's a 10/10. Um, very superior old cheese, it is. The name is true. It is very superior. I love this. And I can't wait until the platinum arrives that has my name on it because I'm going to save a little bit of this. I've got a good week or so. I think the platinum will be here by then. And I'd like to taste them side by side to compare a 3 year aged Dutch Gouda from Holland to a 5 year. The 3 year is a rock star. It is world class. It is a 10/10. It is complex. It's savory. It's slightly salty. And it's like cheese candy. Okay. It's a real nice one. I think that's the perfect way to end Cheese Week #2. If you like videos like this, I like making them, and there's more to come. So subscribe. And until next time, enjoy your cheese tasting. Anything from the common to the rare. Peace out from San Francisco. Bye.